Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Blendering. So in this tutorial we'll be creating this. So as of now I have a simple scene setup over here. We'll use this default cube for the tutorial. So select the cube and press on new so that we get this node, and we'll add a instance on points node, and now we'll add subdivide mesh. Just increase the level to 4, and for the instance we'll add a set smooth shade smooth, and just connect the geometry to instance, and we'll add a UV sphere like so, and we'll set the radius of the UV sphere to 0.1 so that we get something like this. And now we'll add an empty, and in my case it's gonna be a sphere. We can use whatever we want, so sphere is convenient for me. So you'll just add a sphere and make sure the sphere, the empty, is right in the middle of the cube like so, as you can see over here. And make sure you select the cube and just pull the empty from the scene collection over here and set this to relative. And now we'll add our math node and just set the scale to value, and we'll add a vector math and set this to distance. Okay, and set the location to vector, the second vector, not the first one. And we'll add a set position node over here and just connect the thing. We'll add a position node and connect the thing like so. And now we're gonna duplicate the add node, so shift D, and we're gonna change this to subtract. Oh sorry, the first node actually has to be subtract and the second node should be add. And we're gonna just pull the scale value and we're gonna connect like this, and we'll add a map range and select the distance value. So we'll connect the distance value to the value, and the subtract to the minimum, and the add value to the maximum like so. And we'll again duplicate the add math node and just pull the add value over here to the value, and again we'll duplicate the math node and set this to multiply and set the value like so. And again we'll duplicate this and set this to divide, and say just set the value to the value. And we'll add a what's it called, scene time, and just connect the seconds to the value. And now we'll add the for the last time we'll duplicate the math node, and we'll just make sure that it's in the add tab, and we'll add a noise structure and make sure this is set to 40 so that we get this W value, and set the value to the vector and factor to the value. And we'll add a color ramp like so, and just plug in that, and we'll plug the color ramp to the scale, and we'll just make sure, and we'll just save the file so that we don't lose it by accident. And now if you come here to the map range and change the value, you can see this happens. And you can just control this with the empty like so. And it's a good thing that I saved before, because my blender just crashed. So as I was saying, you can just let me just change the value. you can just control this whole thing with the empty, like so. And that's it for this tutorial. And the last thing I forgot to tell is that you have to add a set material node uh, to actually have a material. So set the material, just drop this over here, and make sure you have a material ready, and just change this to cube, set this material to cube. So now our object becomes blue. And if you want that middle crystal part, what you can do is that you can just uh, duplicate this and just scale this down, and you can just remove the geometry nodes, and we'll just scale this down a bit. And under material, you're gonna click this button so that it becomes it creates a new copy of that. I'll add a glass like that, and we'll add a point light, and make sure it's in the center, and we'll just increase the power of the point light and set it to whatever color you want. And if you play, okay, I'll just go to object mode to demonstrate. You can see we have something like this effect, and you can just control the effect using these math nodes. So you can have different types of effect like so. So it's really up to you how you control this. You can just play with this and find out how it works. And I think that's it for this tutorial. If you like this, make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks for watching, guys.